Hello Aries, I am here with your February 1st to 7th weekly tarot using the Royal Gilded Tarot. I have done an extensive pre-shuffle and now we ask for our messages for the week of February 1st to the 7th. This is the first week of February, finally through January. Although for me, it seemed like it rolled through fairly quickly. We had some really good weather, and winter was almost enjoyable. I do not find much about winter very enjoyable. Then again, I live in a rather northern climate, so that's not overly surprising. Now this week in the cosmos, we really don't have a whole lot happening, which is good because this Mercury retrograde is in full force. So take the time to double check everything, review, revise, revisit if you have to, and rewrite. Double check your messages, double check your plans, double check anything that you have to sign. Although if you do have to sign anything, you may want to wait if possible until Mercury retrograde ends, February 20th into the 21st, just to be on the safe side. You may also want to wait until at least February 11th. That is when we have the new moon happening, and that is a great time to actually begin and start new projects, at least the ones that cannot hold off. Now we have as your background energy this week, the Seven of Cups. Now this came out in the general weekly read as well, and it talks about having a lot of options to the point where it may cause some confusion. But you also have the energy of the Nine of Pentacles, which talks about being very independent, standing on your own 2 feet, being determined. The descriptors for that card are the independent, wealthy, single, female. It means you're not reliant on other people. You're willing to go at stuff alone. Next up, you have the Major Arcana card of Judgment, meaning you might want to be taking action. You may be receiving news in regards to a major decision. It could be a legal decision, but a major decision, you may be hearing news coming in regards to that. Last card that we have is the Nine of Cups. Now, if you follow my daily tarot, we have the Nine of Cups for January 31st, and I believe it made an appearance at least one other time during the week. Well, so I also do daily tarot on here, so don't forget to give a subscribe, like the button, hit the like button, subscribe, set your notifications so that you get notified when I release or upload any new readings. Back to your tarot. You may be feeling particularly overwhelmed with some decisions that you have coming up that you have to make, but know that you do have the willpower, you do have what it takes to move forward and take action on this. And once you do, it will provide you with a lot of happiness and you're satisfied with the outcome. Now that is what is playing out throughout the course of the week. Now the weekly general reading that I did earlier also talks about having many options but not quite being the time to act, despite the fact that you may want to be taking action and going forth and taking charge. You do have the independence and the drive to do so, Aries. You're a fire sign. You do have that drive and passion. Just make sure you go through all of your options before you do. I'm going to get an oracle card from the Weaver Oracle. Again, I've done a good pre-shuffle, and now we ask for any oracle messages for Aries for the first week of February. Okay. Apparently you have a few extra messages. Just run through them quickly. We have the Seeker. You are seeking knowledge. This ties into your options. You're seeking what your options are and the information behind them. Soul work. Don't forget to take time out for yourself. Rest your soul. Work on your soul. It does need breaks. It does need releasing at times. Next up, we have the Underworld. There may be something kind of underworldish. Things that are hidden below the surface that are going to be coming up to light. This card came out for the weekly as well, for the general. Withdraw. Take time to withdraw. Do some soul work. Do some soul searching. Look for the subtleties with the Paradox card. I am actually going to look that one up. I have not seen that one before. It's a reminder that we can hold two extremes at the same time. Sometimes we focus on things, whether internal or external, and see them as one-sided. This plays into the Underworld card. Before I continue, higher perspective. You may need to look at things from a higher perspective. Review your options, go within, seek your answers. Try not to look at things from too much of a one-sided point of view. You will get your answers that way. So that is your tarot, Aries, for the week of February 1st to the 7th, 2021. I'll talk to you next week.